Okay, we have Primordium, or Primordial, or we have Primo and Imps. Hey, RS Jackson, how you doing? And Tumber Assaults, Fledgling Imp, and we've got a Feast. That's a pretty strong start.
Prime sub ready just as gift sub ends.
The Borzoi, thank you so much for the resub. So glad you enjoyed the content enough off your gift sub. You coming back for number 2. Really appreciate it, dude. Have you guys heard of Prime Gaming? Did you know with your subscription to Amazon, you can subscribe to your favorite streamer or some idiot with a beard at no extra cost? They just give you one, and you don't want Jeff Bezos to keep that money. You should force him to give it to someone. Jeff doesn't need it. Literally doesn't need it. What a good position to be in. 3 magic power. Oh, we could have power plinks. We already did a power plink run, but Pirestone housing... I often feel that Pirestone housing is sometimes a trap. Like, I don't know, like, I find myself already going to Merchants of Steel far too often just to get the best upgrades. I mean, it works. I get results most of the time. Use it every month. It's better in anyone else's hands than Jeff's. Yeah, unless you get a lot of money, like it's hard because you end up spending a lot on rerolls and then not doing other stuff. And we kind of want to do other stuff. And it's Diligent Seraph, so we don't need the strongest of units. We just need good ones. I'm going to take the Tempered Talisman. It makes Plink a lot better in the early games. Yeah, and I've got an Untitled, which is now dealing 6, which is really good for a lot of fights, but not this one. But that doesn't matter. Superfood! Oh, man, we got ripped off. Alright, so we're going to take Stored, I guess, with the feed. Do we have a way of buffing it? We do not. So there's either 2 reasons why you can't. I don't know if you're gifted a sub if you can currently use a Twitch Prime. Sorry, a Prime Gaming. Yeah, it might be because you're currently subbed, and Prime Gaming can't be used in advance. Yeah, I find that way too with Pirestone housing. Like, you take it when you're in a position to get an extra one. I'm going to try and find the unit draft. And the extra armor, we've got Plinks anyway. And there's only 1 archer in this group. So there's only 1 unit we're really worried about. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can Prime Gaming like a day or 2 days early on an existing Prime Gaming. Get it next turn. But it might only be 24 hours, if at all. Oh man, this is the guy we're worried about. But I want to... Okay, is Plink just going to... How bad's Plink just going to be? That'd be bad, Plink. You've never used it? You had it for years? Huh. Probably should. You get extra emotes. Or you could use it on someone you're already subbed to. It used to be if you had a... It was really, really strong at one stage. If you had a Prime sub... Oh, so if you haven't used it, you would have had... Before they changed it, you could use it to get site-wide access to no ads. I've never paid for a sub either. Oh. Well, I mean, that's not necessarily bad. Yeah. Yeah. Take a mind collapse. You take a mind collapse. +3, it often does what you need it to do, right? Vent with +3. I'm a little less inclined to take a vent with +3 though. Ooh. That seems fun. Use Twitch different than other people. Think of it different than other people. You think of it as more of a curated list of channels you want to watch. I think that's how most people think of it. Well, I think there's probably a broad range of people, right? There's people that want to watch a specific game. Unfortunately, my broadcast falls into that category. So I'm either a waiting room for someone else, or my role is irrelevant. Currently, right now, my role is irrelevant. I don't even need to be here. I could do this. And then I could also do this. Wait, let me do this one first. I do this one first, and that's fine. And then I can do this with my microphone. And it wouldn't matter. I would keep more people than I lose from when I switch games. People just want to see someone win Monster Train. And that's okay. And then you get people that just want to hang out and chat while having some cool chill gaming going on. Who knew that Monster Train fans are such monsters? It's the majority of strategy game viewers. No interaction is no community. Yeah, I like the interaction and I like the community, right? But the majority of my viewers aren't here for community. The majority of my viewers are here for the game. In Slay the Spire, they were there for the game, and I was Jorbs' waiting room. Right? And that was fine, because what it did do is it brings people that are looking for a community, usually go to someone that's got more people because there's a community. So by having the people that are just here for the game, that puts me at the top of the list, so that when someone's looking for a Monster Train place to come and view, I'm at the front. And it was the same at Slay the Spire. Yeah, and someone wants some background noise and be able to chime in occasionally. I prefer the community interaction. Yeah. You think I'm here for the gameplay, here for the beard? Here for the beard, yeah. I don't think that's a majority. That's a big majority in strategy game channels. Nutty Pine, you've arrived. What are we doing? We're gonna feast our Overgorger as much as we can. That'd be nice. Let's get some stats for our Overgorger. What do we want? We want him to be quick. Oh man, please have quick. I can't afford to do much else. Hey, Misdirected. You bounce between 40 channels? I mean, that's kind of cool, because I see you quite a bit. So, I must be popular in your group of channels. This pleases me. Yeah, quick and multi-strike's usually the best, right? If we can get him some health... Well, let's go the multi. Because I'm not going to re-roll if there's a multi. That'd be dumb. Hey, Ains. Well, that is one of the advantages of having a small community, is that I can moderate a lot better and hopefully prevent the holes from rising to the top a lot longer. But to be honest, most people that were starting out when I was beginning streaming, I kind of put up with people being jerks definitely more than I should have, because at the time it was someone talking in chat. It didn't take long before I realized I didn't want that, though. I decided I'd prefer to not have them. My mods are pretty much useless too. That's fair. No, that's not true. They're pretty good when they're here. I don't think I want this either, though, if that's a surefire way to get my Gorger killed. Come into the chat and say, do you want me to follow you? If you like the content and you want to see that I'm live, sure, give me a follow. It's not that I want you to. I suggest you should, because sometimes I play games other than Monster Train, and you might be interested in those. And there's a lot of people that find me because they go to the Monster Train, or when I was playing Slay the Spire, they didn't follow. They would go to the Slay the Spire directory, and then come in from there. It's like, what if I'm not playing Slay the Spire today? Oh, then I won't watch you play. Okay, well, I guess. Smash that follow. Has the icon always been on boss's shield? The orange thing? The morsel holding up the candy corn? Yeah, so the more viewers means that I'm likely to get someone come in that's just checking out whatever game I'm playing. So having all the people that when I was playing Slay the Spire, I picked up a lot of people that liked watching me because all of Jobs' community, or the majority of Jobs' community that wanted Spire content was just hanging around in my channel. So that pushed me above a lot of other streamers, which was, I was very grateful for. You don't want to follow 1,000 people, watch 5? Yeah, I know what you mean. I do think less people, there are some people that have massive ones. It makes me wonder how they know who to watch. 30. Alright, so he's probably going to die. Let's do this. Alright, little dude up here's doing alright. Little pumpkin head. You did not tell me your little dude can walk now. I think you were saying he was standing up and like pulling himself up into furniture. That was it. Well, that's what Ains. That's what got Monster Train to the point that it is. Instead of falling away like a lot of there's a lot of good replayable roguish games that come out every month that just get no interest because they don't get that initial hype. Hey Borzo, yeah, we died at Arcus. It was close too. Oh, no more morsels. Roguelikes had a real surge of popularity over the last few years. Yes and no. I think if you look through them, there's definitely been a growth, but there's been a growth in a lot of games, right? Game genres. I like the space prison here. I think we just notice it more because we're seeing more of them becoming a little bit more mainstream popular. I think Slay the Spire had a huge role in part of that growth. It was definitely on its way up, but I believe they had a big part of the acceleration of it. Yeah, games like Spelunky were good as well, Isaac. But I think they, being more action-based, they sort of had their own. It was a different place. You know, there's definitely a strategy involved, but a lot of that strategy is, can you do the moves or can you be skilled enough to do stuff? Whereas if we just look at like strategy roguish games, you know, they struggled to get a lot of mainstream popularity because I don't know why. Brain power? Because nerds playing video games on the interwebs, actually. FTL, yeah. But again, got that action base. Definitely a lot of strategy in FTL. Like, that starts to push more strategy heavy than a lot of other roguish games. Well, you wanted me to play FTL. Nolt's 24. Is that an actual golden kappa? I've never seen that before. That is a golden kappa. Unless I can copy it and repaste it and... Nope. That's the golden kappa. Good. Nice one, dude. How many channels have you been showing that off in? Yeah, it's a Twitch thing. Wait, how did you get it around a Skyman? Why do you guys have it? Why don't I have a gold... Oh, is it a setting to have that one? So that's not the actual golden kappa? Oh. I got excited. I thought I was seeing the first golden kappa. Yeah, that's definitely a debated. Well played. Well played. Alright, what are we talking about? I splashed water on my face for some stupid joke that wasn't even that funny. Although I probably got more laughs for splashing the water on my face. Anyway. Has anyone actually seen the golden kappa? I think it's a golden version of the regular kappa. But I like that one that looks like a cardboard cutout. Oh, you see yours as normal and everyone else's is gold. Is mine showing up gold then, if I do this? Because I'm seeing it as normal. Hey Wagner, how you doing? Right, okay, so it's a thing happening right now. Ah, that's kind of fun. It's a shame they prioritize doing stuff like that instead of, I don't know, fixing the dozens of problems with the interface and other things for the time being. But, alright, which way are we going? What are we doing? What's my name? You have seen the actual gold kappa and chat freaks out? I've heard. Into the breach, Kizrun? I've 100%ed that. Yeah, it's a good game. I actually like Into the Breach more. Into the Breach still is my current... If I'm on an island with a magic computer that can only play one video game, and I can't have one that's multiplayer because otherwise, you know, World of Warcraft, like single player, like an offline game, what would it be? It would be Into the Breach. Oh, I want quick. Oh, we're not getting quick there. Dazed top floor means we don't need quick. Do I have any real examples of problems? Yes. When I go to raid someone and I click the raid button on my interface and I start typing a name in, sometimes it gives me suggestions that don't start with the... Let's say I've typed in 4 letters. It gives me... And there are the actual 4 letters of the person I'm searching for. It'll give me suggestions that don't have those letters in them instead of a list of people that do have them. So it makes it harder to find the person I'm trying to raid. And I've been told that's a bug in the coding. Not that they're trying to suggest random people. There you go. And that happens to me daily. Granted, it's only once a day, but it is a daily issue. No need for quick could mean a second multi-strike. Oh, what do we want here? We could get armor? Armor would be really nice. Rage is okay, but I'll take 10 gold. Oh yeah, whenever I change games or my stream title, I click the edit stream info button like I do, I fill out the stuff, and then it doesn't change games. I have to click the edit stream info button, but the information's already been saved, but I've got to update it 2, sometimes 3 or 4 times before it changes game and title. That's a common one. That one's probably the one of the worst. I'd say that one's pretty bad. Yeah, a lot of people have that one issue, Bozo. Would I rather have one problem once a day for 30 days or 30 problems in one day once a month? I'm already married, so give me the one problem a day. Oh, that's not cool. We need to take capacity. Because I don't have quick, and this is a thing. The other option is we could just feed Gorger on top. But I don't think that's a good idea. But we've got to keep him alive. I could put Primo out front, but I think that's probably bad. And I should have protected that. No, that's not completely true, Ains. There's a lot of young ladies out there that should get married, because then, for a brief period, or maybe not so brief period, once a month, they get to dump their 30 problems on their husband. Didn't actually mean the double entendre on using the word period. I was referring to a length of time. But, you know, it worked, I guess. You're 21, 22 soon, but girls in your area not my type. When I was in my 20s, that's not true. I was going to say girls in my area weren't my type, but my type were girls that liked me. Like I said, that's not true. I was yeah, I was pretty good with the ladies when I was a little Panz. One of the tricks was I didn't tell them I was into video games. No, I was not born a man. I was born with a beard, though. Subtle difference. Not a bug. You find it annoying you cannot hide chat without turning the chat off. You don't. You shouldn't. I don't know what device you're on, but you shouldn't have to turn chat off. Hey, look, we found a thing now. Finally. It should still be on in the background so you can open it up and see what people have been saying. We can chump block, but blocking only saves us 2 health. So I think we should do this. Yeah, you should be able to do that, Solid. Oh, maybe it doesn't work in live like that, because I do it in VODs. So yeah, I could be wrong on this one. I'm wrong on a lot of things, though. Well, that's nice. That's really nice. Yeah, you can pop out the chat. That's a good point, Kizron. Look, I understand you've got things, Valkyrie, but you don't have to list them all here. That's probably something to do on maybe like a dating site or something. Alright, how do we get this to happen? We can feed. We can block. Blocking gives us an extra turn. Did my internet just drop down again? Are we seriously doing this? Internet? Come on. Come on, internet. Okay. OBS is telling me I'm dropping lots of frames, but I shouldn't be, like... do you think my internet pooped for a second? Okay. You sure it's not pooping now? That might be a Twitch thing then. Maybe my internet thing's a Twitch thing. Oh, we seem to be good. Okay. Okay, so the damage shield morsel buys us a turn. I think also Steward out the front buys us a turn. Yeah. Avalanche gold covers. No, it's more likely to stray, I think. It doesn't help that we've got like one Twitch server in the country and it's on the other side of the country from me. And there's pretty much one way for the internet to get from here to there. So if anything happens somewhere along the middle, I can still have like high-speed internet, just can't get through to Twitch. Are we impallating? Is that what we're doing? We want to kindle. George is getting up there. How do we give him enough hit points where he beats Seraph, though? That's going to be the issue, right? Right? Oh man, maybe we needed to take superfoods. Twitch is growing, so we'll be alright. No, it's not Twitch growing the problem. It's Australia's population. That's the problem. Like, I don't think in my lifetime there'll be a server on my side of the country. Okay, what's the long-term plan? Is there a long-term plan to dupe George at the end? Or do we just go for 3 Georges? Yeah, but quick against Seraph is very useful. More so than 25 hit points. My country is too big with people all over the place. No, it's too big with people in kind of two locations. The East Coast and the West Coast. Except, like 95% of the population is on the East Coast and I'm on the West Coast. And there's a whole bunch of nothing in between. I used to live on the other side of the country and I hated it. Mainly because I miss being on this side of the country, but... no, you don't support the George floor when you get the second one. He's just a big damage. Oh, second Gorge. No, I don't. But we wouldn't... whatever else we get would just be a placeholder and dive in the meantime. We do need to take capacity, though, because we want to be on the top floor. So its purpose in the run is irrelevant until the last fight, whatever you get. Like, if we got a lifesteal dog, its job is to die until we get to a Seraph fight. Or maybe even the Arcus fight. Having some, if we find, like, damage shield, if we can get a, well... This is chair stream now? No chair stream. So I think we need a damage shield, because lifesteal's not quite going to do it, or we need to get up to 1500 damage. I don't think that's going to happen either. What's our best chance of getting our starting damage very high? Actually, where quick is super good is when you've got multiple gorges in the last fight, because you don't want the one on the second floor dying. Are we generating our own morsels? That's probably one of the biggest issues, is we're not really generating our own morsels. So taking Stalwart is kind of good because we get more eats. It makes me wonder if we even want aggressive at all. Aggressive is great to get instant damage into the fight, but we already have instant damage. Our dude starts as a 34. The only thing that not having him, like having him die off sooner, is it gives us one capacity back. It only gives us one capacity because he gets eaten. Right, so we would place a morsel in that first one anyway. Whereas we can get 2 morsels in his spot. But I don't think we have them. I think I actually like the Stalwart here. Not a lot, but I like the Stalwart here. No, the unit slot upgrade artifact was offered at the start of the run. This guy's a bit of a poopy head. These guys are a bit of poopy heads as well. But I think we're just going to have to deal. And we don't want them having multi-strike. Although maybe... Oh, maybe I do. I'm on top floor. Hashtag Panz bad? Yeah. That was bad. Come on, Plink. Supposed to be good at this game, Plink. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be good at this. Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, Plink. Hey, Onio. How you doing? Damage shield is our best bet, right? Because then we're quick, so we're not taking any. Well, that's the plan. Thank you. Holdover. Okay. This is where the Stackstone costing 1 is terrible for us. Because 2 damage shield is good, but costing 3 bad. We can make it only cost 2 again, and so we do get the value, like double value for the same cost. But it means you can't hold over then. And that's probably worth more for us. And I think that was getting double stack and holdover was an expensive combination. Right? But it was worth it because you get something really strong. But you need to have enough gold and you've got to hit it. And I think there was enough balance in the game before that to do it. Holdover and Emberstone is better because it gives you more chances to get a damage shield morsel from it. Severo, you've arrived again. By the sounds of things, you came instead of arriving. Maybe both. Right, let's go ahead and make it a -1. Yeah, that'd be a play if we take superfood now and we put damage shield on Primo. And we purge a Steward. I like the new event. It's good. Extra purge in the game is always nice. Okay. Remember to take the challenge when it's literally something that, you know... Why didn't I take that other challenge? Chat was too hot. I got distracted. Sounds reasonable. Duping the shield card might be better. Could be the actual play there. We can lose a couple guys into this. One of the issues I'm having right now is the lack of capacity. I could have had a big morsel feast there. I'm saving my morsels. He'll die. He will. He will. There we go. Or eventually we'll blink. I mean, eventually we'll blink. Yeah, I'm taking capacity again. This is interesting. I can get 2 lots of things, right? So the 3-3 we don't care about, but the number of gorges we do. I'm guaranteed to get 2 gorges this turn, and I should be able to get another 2 next turn. I should be able to draw a morsel. Alright, so best case I get 4, worst case I get 1, or I get a feast next turn. If I get the feast next turn anyway. But if I kill it off, I get 3 this turn guaranteed. And because I've got my holdover, I'm guaranteed... Well, yeah. So I get 3 this turn, so I think we got more. By damage shielding the morsel, I can eat it, and I get an extra gorge. Oh, he's dazed. I get the gorge anyway. Nice. Railhammer. So the only reason to take Railhammer is if we think we're going to take Superfood and we also take a shield card. However, if we're taking Superfood and we're putting Damage Shield on Primordium, we wouldn't want to take the armor because we'd be getting so much Damage Shield it wouldn't matter. Yeah, let's skip that. Rage fell. Wassels having damage shield is okay. Yeah, if we already had an armor card, probably worth the 20, not taking the 25 gold, right? I think I take this over 25 gold. It might, you know, that one might show up, but I doubt it. And Lifesteal 2? Yeah, that's probably an issue. If I had a spike, I would take Hell's Banners. Do we take Hell's Banners for if we get a spike? Yo, it's Mental Allergen. How you doing, dude? It's going good. You? Let's go to a cavern first and then come back. Oh, it's... So, this is interesting. The calcified embers are 100 damage. Do we need them? Or do they just get in the way? It does mean that Seraph's blights are also 100 damage, but again, do we need them? Or are they just getting in the way? I mean, Seraph's ones are going to be are there anyway. But then we get it. Do we want to get 2 more? I don't think we want to get 2 more of them. I just don't think I want extra blights. I want to get to the. I want to get to that card bet sooner. No, Seraphs are blights. The ones that the birds put in your hand are scourges, and they don't count. Usually that's an easy pick, because then Seraph's just giving you 100 damage cards. Hey, Payasage. It's going good. You? But we don't need that front-loaded damage. Because we just have it in terms of our dude. And he's triple hitting. So we should be able to get him up to the point where he's killing all the heavies. It could also just be greedy taking Hell's Banners. Like, we can trigger it with Grovel. So the only thing we'd want it is for an X-Cost card. And the only one I can really think of would be... Like, Spike's okay. Especially, like, if we spike a damage shield, probably fine. But if we're already damage shielding on... If at that stage we're already putting damage shield on Primordial, it doesn't matter, right? I wonder if this is a mistake. Like, yeah, this could be a mistake. I don't think it's... I guess the question is, do we need to go to this Merchant of Magic? Because if not, we just dupe our thing there, and then nothing matters. We save for trinkets. I'm going to skip that. A trinket would I want? Yeah, I mean, it could be better off using it for removals later. if you get an X-Cost card, it plays well. If you don't, then we don't have a lot of draw either, so we're not... It's not like we've got more choice and more cards we want to play. So this is like the only turn. Man, imagine if we had superfood here. We have no reason to play them, right? If anything, I want to draw those. Yeah, I want to draw Space Prism soon as well. As grateful as I am to have the Grovel, this also happens as well, which is great. Go top floor, Fel. Come on, Fel. Top floor. Top floor. Stupid. Top floor. Let's go. One more time, up top, Val. Rude. I think I get offered another Space Prism. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can. Wait, no, it's all of them. Jerks. Calipers would be good here, Sparkcrotch Study. No, wait, in this game you calipers are already here. So I guess we say calipers are good here. Yeah, he chonk. Yeah, last stand's easy pass, right? Umbra Stone, because in the Seraph fight, Seraph will be, if we don't dupe the Gorge, which I think duping Gorge is wrong now, by having a single floor, it guarantees Seraph will show up every second turn. If you play a Trample, you're guaranteed to get a lot of damage in on Seraph. There's no Shade Wings in this fight. Mitosis means we get potentially extra damage shield, but I don't think the damage shield's the issue. If I don't think the damage shield's the issue, do we even need the Umbra Stone? Yeah, so the only reason Mitosis is good though for getting, if you get it on a damage shield morsel, because it gives you a big boost to damage shields, right? But that's a big if. Like, that's a lot of ifs. Whereas Umbra Stone is just a play it, then we don't dupe George, and we let Seraph come top, and just that's where we do the damage. So if we do fall behind on damage shields, maybe Seraph enters the fight half health. We take capacity here. So we don't need a dupe. I think we should go to the store. We don't need health. That way we can get trample cheaper since we've got double capacity. I mean, we're not going to be cycling through our deck a second time through our actual cards. By taking the Shade Lamp, it means we just get to play the best morsels. It gives us more chance to see damage shield morsels. It's ridiculous. We know this, but it's okay. Yeah, the armor's unnecessary. This decision's tough. Well, we don't have to make the... So now we need to make sure we get the damage shields on our boy. Why does it... Oh, it's a visual bug, Winged Orpheus. It's something they included in the new content. Sorry, content. It's something that they put in the patch instead of content. I almost want to take aggressive here to reduce the number of turns Primordial's out. Okay. Because he takes up 2 space. Yeah. Normally take aggressive to ramp damage up faster. We've got the ramp. I'm not worried about that. Like, we're sitting on 450 damage so far at the moment. I just want him gone sooner, so I can play like more morsels. I don't care about the total stats, Mumble. I mean, yeah, it's better, but I just don't care about the total stats. I'm more concerned about just number of gorges. Stalwart, yeah, with upgrade, where you can upgrade them. Like, I just want him gone and be able to play damage shield morsels. Or whatever morsels. I mean, we've only 2 fights left to go. I think the stats is worth more than the change. Either way, I want the less buffet. I think now, like you said, more stats is good. I don't think there's any reason to take Stalwart 3. I feel that Stalwart needed to have more health to go with the buffet. Like, it needed to be reversed. Because Superfood gets the stats, I think that would be a better balance play. Like, Aggressive gets a damage and a short burst of eats. Stalwart gets longer and more health. And Superfood gets maybe a little bit of both, like 5/5 and like a medium, like a small amount, like maybe 5 buffet or something, but gives you the the armor and the statuses. Yeah, probably. But yeah, we take Aggressive. Less eats, we get rid of him sooner, we get a bit of a ramp faster. I'm going to put this on stuff just because there's things in that fight that we want to kill on bottom floor, and hitting for more does that. I don't think I want a permafrost for anything. I want -1 on Trample. I don't want to miss playing that. Like, we absolutely have to play that. I want Holdover on Feast. And I guess we don't play it if we don't have our other card in play. We do have to watch out, though, for the... I have to watch specifically for that on Diligent. And I don't want spikes. Which is a shame, because I'd like the money, but I don't want them. Scourge Birds. Really? Really? Probably shouldn't have played the second one. I didn't need to take that. I was being greedy. Yeah, Monster Train soundtracks are great, hey. I love it. And I normally don't care for the sound stuff, but it does a job very well. That's a lot of morsels. was thinking about killing it off, and then I realized it would have taken damage, so I didn't. Yeah, the cap is still golden. Oh, nice of you to show up. Nice of you to show up. You're welcome, Pennywise. You should use the Panz arrived BTTV emote, and I would be glad that you arrived every time you use it. There's Panz leave as well, mental allergy. Do they not have BTTV on mobile? That's sad. They should do that. What are we at? Alright, 208. So currently we need 7 turns. We should be able to get that a bit higher as well. Ooh, there's some damage shield. Probably not though. Oh no, that's fine. You might have to watch Twitch not on the Twitch app, but I don't know how bad quality it is or what the other options are. Like maybe you have to watch it through Safari if you're on an iPhone, or through Chrome if you're on something else or another thing. The problem is though, is that it's going to be a representation of an actual monitor, not a mobile thing. So chat would be tiny off to the side like it is normal, and that could be bad. Dripping Grovel's not a bad play for 2 reasons. You're right, Ains. 1, I'm going to consume it, right? Because chat's just too hot and I'm distracted right now. And 2, we get to see it sooner. The other one is the feast, because we can get rid of Idiot sooner. Just you, Sparkle. Just you. I mean, it gets us rolling sooner, maybe. Bearded smooches, best smooches, and how, yeah. Oh, Akka. Almost. I love Pepe D. Although, is it Pepe Sabers or Peepo Sabers? I can't remember what it is now. Pepe Sabers. We're not getting anything there because slot's full. Wow, another multi. How many multis are the game off? We could have had triple multi on this dude. Yeah, stupid caps. It's kind of weird because better Twitch TVs normally have have that first capital letter, but I wanted to keep it in line with regular emotes because I don't know. Makes more sense to me, I guess. No, caps is what people refer to as uppercase letters sometimes. Because it's a capital letter as well. I mean, it's also an uppercase. It just depends what you're used to calling it. Well, that's why it's a caps lock, capital letters lock. Although I do know people that use caps locks, toggle caps on and off to do single letters because they don't realize that's what the shift key does. I think it's the grovel. I want to start getting damage shields. And if I have to lose that one, I lose that one. One of the things you believe could have been used more in game nowadays has happened. Yeah, in Phasmophobia. You're like 2 weeks late on that one, Kizron. Hey, Silent. Come on, man. When you don't sleep as much as you or I don't sleep, you need to put it to better use. Video game, like research and current stuffs. Not extra space? Nah, I want to just, I want to make sure I get the damage shield. Yeah, I want to take the Mask of Penny. Or be a huge freaking nerd. What does it? It takes it. It turns your what you say potentially into words that can get parsed by the game, so you can speak to the AI. However, it works very poorly if you don't use an American accent. It actually works very poorly, but that's okay because the game you're speaking to ghosts. So maybe they're just bad at hearing. But it's a really creative idea. Yeah, voice to speech. Now let's go ahead and consume this bad boy. Pog! Do we even play Primordium? I mean, probably, right? I don't know how I feel about that one. Oh, how good is that? Okay, let's get rid of that. The fact that we hit the purifier was just too good. Hit it again. Okay, use this guy to draw. Good. This basically does this damage to Seraph. This is bad though, because it means Seraph might... This counts as having a 2-floor setup, which means Seraph won't always come back to the top floor. So we need to not do that again. Oh wow, Seraph, you don't want to be there. Okay. Guess you do. Oh, maybe Consume Seraph does move around randomly. You could be right on that one, Chromo. I guess we'll find out. Alright, play the Plink first. Dag Nabbit. Play the Grovel. And then the Feast. And then play that one. And then play that one. Come up top. You might be right. Which is just another, what's the word we're looking for? It does. So Consume Seraph flies around as if you don't have a 2-floor setup. Which... that feels bad now. I mean, I probably already knew this, but it just makes it feel bad that if you have a 1-floor setup, the other Seraphs specifically change their AI to target you because it means something, whereas by not doing that and constantly drop... because one of the things is the Lightwing, right? The other Seraphs drop a Lightwing on your 1-floor setup every second turn. I wonder if sometimes they even drop it before they leave. So just another reason that this Seraph is easier. You find they drop it before they leave a lot. If you're on they definitely do what they definitely do the whatever it is they do. So Cleanse Seraph cleanses before he leaves, and Idiot Seraph does the melee weakness before he leaves, and Sap Seraph saps before he leaves, and then they do it when they arrive. So if you have a 1-floor setup against the other Seraph, you suffer that on that one wave every turn. Remember to use Antumbra Assault? Yes. On that one, because he has damage return. I could put a morsel out front. Probably should have just put on that one then, if that's the argument's sake. Anyway. Alright. Ah, there we go. Bring on some pain. Huh. Okay, let's eat one of these. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Later, Naughty Pine. Thanks for dropping by, dude. Can we get him to 420? I don't know, Pennywise. I think you've evaluated that just like an expert and formulated that sentence. Maybe you're just too hard on yourself. Huh. Alright. We did a chat. I think I could have done it earlier, but I forgot about the fact that his gorge grows him. He's at 420. We don't need any of these morsels because that would be bad. We're blazing him. Not 69 health, abandon run. Ah. Oh. Dang, I should have abandoned the run. Oh, man. Severo's leaving as well. Bye, Severo. Needs more attack, but then he wouldn't be 420, Primo. Hey, man with that hair. 42,000, 69 attack or bust. You set standards a little high there. You're not going anywhere? Aw, me either. Literally, I think I'm stuck playing Monster Train for life. That's okay. That's not true. We're going to play, something? I don't know. Oh, yeah, Chromo. Mental Allergen clearly has much higher standards than you. 69,420 attack. Thanks, Aris Jackson. Mental Allergen has arrived. There we go. Astronomical. Yours don't make sense, though, because yours are 42,069. So you lose the 420. You don't go 420 hundreds 69. Whereas Mental Allergens is at least 69 420.